I am literally shaking right now. Did you guys just watch what went down at Uptown? Because my jaw is currently on the floor and I need to scream about it. I mean, we all knew that Catherine Richardson and Tomas Navarro were heading for a massive, catastrophic collision, but I did not expect it to explode like this. And with Deanna McBride in the mix, what is happening? Let us rewind a second because my brain is jumping all over the place and I need to process the absolute mess that is TomKat right now. Are you guys as exhausted by Tomas and his fragile ego as I am? Let me know in the comments because I feel like I am losing my mind watching this man self-destruct. Okay, so let us break down the sheer absurdity of this entire situation. Kat just survived a traumatic liver transplant to save Eva. She wakes up, gets discharged, and what does Tomas do? He throws a public surprise welcome home party and proposes to her in front of everyone. Kat, rightfully, said no. She was not ready. But then, because Kat is Kat, she impulsively buys a luxury condo to assert her independence and expects Tomas to just move in with her. And what does our guy Tomas do? He throws a massive tantrum because he refuses to be a kept man. The audacity! He feels emasculated because his girlfriend has money and independence. Oh, cry me a river, Tomas. I have been rooting for this couple for so long, but right now I feel completely betrayed by his outdated, toxic mindset. So instead of communicating like a grown, mature adult, what does Tomas do? He heads straight to the bar at Uptown to drown his sorrows in cheap liquor and self-pity. I am so unbelievably frustrated with him. He is sitting there, trauma dumping all of his relationship miseries onto the new bartender, Grayson Perez. Poor Grayson. The man is just trying to mix drinks and earn an honest living to support his sick mother. And now he has to listen to Tomas whining about how his rich, gorgeous girlfriend bought a luxury condo. Oh no, my girlfriend is too generous and independent. Woe is me. I swear I wanted to reach through the screen and shake Tomas by his shoulders. How can a brilliant lawyer be this emotionally stunted? Tomas is knocking back shot after shot. He is completely wasted, guys. Like, beyond the point of no return. He is slurring his words, stumbling around, and looking like an absolute tragic mess. And this is where the scene shifts from pathetic to pure, unadulterated soap opera gold. Tomas tries to stand up, probably to stumble to the bathroom or order another drink, and his legs just completely give out. He collapses. He is going down hard. But he does not hit the floor. Why? Because someone happens to be walking by at that exact millisecond. And it is not just anyone. It is Deanna freaking McBride. Yes, Deanna, who is currently in her absolute dark, villainous era. Let us not forget what Deanna is going through right now. She is grieving her murdered father, Doug. She is waging a terrifying campaign of psychological warfare against Joey Armstrong, ordering Tuscany wine and dropping hints to terrify him. Deanna is a walking thunderstorm of rage and resentment, especially toward the wealthy elites of Fairmont Crest like the Duprees. And suddenly, she has Tomas Navarro, the boyfriend of the Dupree golden child, collapsing right into her arms. You cannot write better television than this. I was screaming at my screen. Deanna instinctively catches him. She is holding up this incredibly handsome, incredibly drunk lawyer. It is an intimate, awkward, and highly compromising physical position. Deanna is probably just thinking, who is this drunk idiot? But she is holding him up, trying to stabilize his dead weight. And if the scene had ended right there, it would have been a funny little coincidence. A brief encounter between two characters on different paths. But no, the soap gods looked down at Fairmont Crest and said, let there be drama. Guess who walks into Uptown at that exact, precise, mathematically impossible moment? Catherine Richardson herself. Kat had apparently been looking for Tomas. Maybe she felt bad about their fight over the condo. Maybe she wanted to compromise again. But she walks in, and what does she see? She sees her boyfriend, the man who literally just proposed to her days ago, wrapped in the arms of another woman. And not just any woman. Deanna McBride. The look on Kat's face, guys, I screamed. I literally jumped off my sofa. You could see her heart shatter and then immediately turn into pure volcanic rage. Kat sees red. I mean, absolute, fiery, blinding red. You can see the jealousy just radiating off her body in waves. She completely misinterprets the situation, which, to be fair, looked super sketchy from her angle. But instead of asking, hey, is he okay? Did he fall? Does he need a hospital? Kat goes full defensive attack dog. She marches right up to them, her heels clicking against the floor like weapons of mass destruction, and she absolutely loses it. She does not pause to assess the situation. She just attacks. Get your hands off my man. Kat practically screeches. She accuses Deanna of taking advantage of Tomas in his vulnerable, drunken state. Kat is projecting all of her deepest insecurities about their relationship directly onto Deanna. She accuses Deanna of preying on his weakness. It was so intense. Kat is basically saying, you saw he was drunk and you swooped in to steal him, which is so unhinged because Deanna literally just stopped the man from cracking his skull open on the bar floor. But Kat does not care about logic right now. She only cares about marking her territory. Now, we have to pause and look at the psychology here. Am I the only one who sees why Kat reacted this way? Remember, guys, Kat's jealousy does not just come out of nowhere. We have to look at their history. Tomas literally cheated on Kat with Eva in the past. So when Kat sees Tomas with another woman, her trauma response is instantly activated. Her trust in him is fundamentally broken, even if they got back together. Seeing him in another woman's arms triggers her PTSD from the Eva betrayal. She is terrified that the second they have a fight, he is going to run into the bed of another woman. It is tragic, but it makes her reaction so incredibly toxic. Now, if this were anyone else, they might have stuttered, apologized, and backed away. But this is Deanna McBride. Deanna is not taking anyone's garbage right now, least of all a Dupree. Deanna looks at Kat with this expression of pure, unadulterated disgust. You could literally feel the temperature in Uptown drop by 20 degrees. Deanna realizes exactly who she is holding and who is yelling at her, and she decides to choose violence. She is not going to cower before the great Catherine Richardson. Deanna drops Tomas well. She shoves him into a bar stool, and she steps right up into Kat's personal space. And, guys, Deanna reads her to filth. She does not hold back a single ounce of her venom. Deanna looks Kat up and down and delivers the most savage, sarcastic clapback of the entire season. She mocks Kat's insane jealousy and then goes straight for the jugular. She calls Kat a controlling, spoiled brat who suffocates the people around her. Deanna's like, oh, honey, nobody wants to steal your pathetic, drunk boyfriend. Maybe if you were not so obsessively controlling and trying to buy his love with luxury condos, he would not be drinking himself into a coma at a dive bar. Boom! Mic drop. Call the ambulance. Because Kat just got destroyed. Deanna hit every single insecurity Kat has. Deanna hates the Duprees. She hates their entitlement. She hates how they think they own the world. And she is using this moment to unleash all of her pent-up rage against Vanessa and Joey right onto Kat's designer-clad shoulders. The entire bar goes dead silent. You could hear a pin drop in Uptown. Everyone is staring. Grayson is probably hiding behind the espresso machine, regretting every life choice that led him to work there. The tension is so thick, you could cut it with a chainsaw. Kat is standing there, completely stunned that someone dared to speak to her like that. Kat is used to getting her way. She is used to people bowing down to the Dupree name. But Deanna does not care about the Dupree name. Deanna is a woman on the absolute edge, and she has nothing left to lose. But Kat is not one to back down either. Oh no. She fires back. She defends her relationship and calls Deanna a miserable, bitter outsider who is just jealous of what Kat has. It is a full-blown verbal wrestling match. They are throwing daggers with their eyes. I was sitting on the edge of my seat, clutching my pearls, wondering if someone was going to throw a drink. It was that intense. Is anyone else absolutely living for this rivalry? Because I need Deanna and Kat to have a showdown every single week. The chemistry of their hatred is phenomenal. And in the middle of this epic clash of the titans, we have Tomas, poor, drunk, useless Tomas. He is slouched on the stool, barely able to keep his eyes open, completely caught in the crossfire. He is in the ultimate dilemma. On one side, he has his fierce, wealthy, terrifying girlfriend who he loves but feels emasculated by. On the other side, he has this stranger who just saved him from a concussion and is currently verbally destroying his girlfriend with facts he secretly kind of agrees with. What a nightmare for him. What does Tomas do? Nothing. He just groans and holds his head. He cannot defend Kat because he is too drunk, and honestly, he is probably too mad at her about the condo anyway. But he cannot side with Deanna because Kat would literally end his life. He is trapped. It is the most pathetic and hilarious thing I have ever. Tomas Navarro, the hotshot lawyer, reduced to a trembling, silent mess while two iconic, powerful women fight over his unconscious body. Honestly, guys, I have to say my piece here. I am Team Deanna on this one. I know. Do not come for me in the comments. I love Kat. I really do. Her character growth with Eva has been amazing to watch. But she was dead wrong here. Deanna was just being a decent human being, saving a man from falling, and Kat came in like a wrecking ball of toxic. Plus, Deanna's read was 100% accurate. Kat is controlling. She did try to force Tomas into a condo he did not want. Deanna just said the quiet part out loud, and Kat could not handle the truth. I do not know how Tomas and Kat are going to survive this. Their relationship is hanging by the thinnest thread imaginable, and this public humiliation might just be the scissors that cut it for good. Tomas is going to wake up with the worst hangover of his life and an even worse reality to face. And as for Deanna, give this girl an Emmy. She is carrying the drama on her back right now, and I am here for every second of her villain era. What do you guys think? Was Kat justified in her jealousy because of Tomas's past cheating? Was Deanna too harsh? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and do not forget to like and subscribe for more Beyond the Gates rants. See you next time.